And in less than 24 hours from now, the Rajya Sabha could well pass a landmark legislation paving the way for India to have a more standardized indirect tax structure in the country. CNBC-TV18 learns that there will be 6 major amendments. Rituparna Bhuyan joins us from outside Parliament to tell us all about it. Rituparna, historic date coming up tomorrow. What can we expect?
Top sources have told us that government will be moving 6 amendments to the constitutional amendment bill on GST. One of the most interesting amendments is to the clause 12, which basically relates to the dispute settlement mechanism. Therein 3 mechanisms will be prescribed. Firstly, states versus the centre. That is the first mechanism. Second mechanism will deal with states and certain states and the centres. Some states and the centre on one side versus other states. That will be the second mechanism, and third mechanism will be, of course, states versus states. In addition to that, we have also been told that Clause 9 will be amended to ensure that whatever levies states collect, that does not go into the consolidated fund of India. This was a major demand by states, which has been now accepted. Also, we understand that Clause 10 will also be amended to ensure that whatever levies centre collects, how will it be divided with different states. So there's a mechanism which the Clause 10 amendments will prescribe. Clause 18, which is basically to do with 1% additional tax, that will be totally done away with. Clause 19 is another interesting amendment wherein, which specifies the reimbursement mechanism. There is a certain, a way in which this clause is worded. We understand that the Trinamool Congress has raised some red flags over that, and hence perhaps when the Finance Minister speaks tomorrow, there will be further amendments to this clause to ensure that this gives enough assurance to states regarding the reimbursement mechanism if the states carry out losses or face losses due to implementation of GST. Tomorrow the bill will be tabled by around 2 o'clock. Discussion will go on throughout the evening, and perhaps by around 9:30, 10 o'clock we'll see this constitutional amendment bill on GST being passed in the Rajya Sabha.